Principle 1. Guard your past. Your personal history is a mosaic of triumphs, lessons, and growth. It's yours to cherish and protect. Sharing too much of it with the wrong people can leave you vulnerable. As Friedrich Nietzsche wisely observed, beware when fighting monsters, lest you become one. This sentiment reminds us that not all who ask for your story are entitled to it. Imagine meeting someone new who quickly asks intimate details about your life. Do they truly need this information to understand who you are today? Likely not. Oversharing may feel like a shortcut to connection, but in reality, it often creates unnecessary vulnerabilities. Think of your past as a fortress. You decide when to lower the drawbridge and allow others in. Share only what enhances trust and connection. For example, in a professional setting, you might highlight key achievements while leaving personal struggles for close confidants. Practical steps. Evaluate what parts of your past you're comfortable sharing. Avoid oversharing out of pressure or expectation. Protect your narrative by framing your experiences positively and selectively. By guarding your past, you not only maintain control over your story, but also build resilience by keeping your personal growth intact and protected. Principle 2. Face the fear of being alone. Solitude is often misunderstood as loneliness, but in truth, it's a source of unparalleled strength. Aristotle famously said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Yet many shy away from solitude, fearing the discomfort of facing their inner thoughts. The ability to enjoy your own company is a hallmark of emotional maturity. When you learn to embrace solitude, you strip away the dependence on others to feel whole. This independence leads to more fulfilling relationships because you're not seeking companionship out of fear, but out of genuine connection. Take a moment to reflect on your relationships. Are they built on mutual respect and shared values, or are they placeholders for fear of being alone? The difference is life-changing. Practical steps. Dedicate a weekend to being alone with no distractions. No phone, no social media. Use this time to reflect and reconnect with your goals. Practice journaling daily to explore your thoughts and understand yourself better. Engage in hobbies that make you happy without requiring external validation. Solitude is not a punishment, it's an opportunity. When you face the fear of being alone, you emerge stronger, wiser, and more confident. Principle 3. Manage your time wisely. Seneca observed, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Time is the one resource you can never replenish, making it invaluable. Managing your time wisely means prioritizing activities and relationships that contribute to your growth and happiness. Imagine this. You spend hours each week engaging with people who don't reciprocate your effort. How does that make you feel? Likely frustrated or unfulfilled. Now think of the relationships and activities that genuinely uplift you. How much more could you accomplish by investing your time in those? Managing time isn't about filling every moment with productivity. It's about aligning your time with your values. Whether it's nurturing a passion, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a meaningful goal, every moment counts. Practical steps. Conduct a weekly time audit. Identify activities or people that drain your energy. Replace time wasters with value-adding activities like learning a new skill, exercising, or meditating. Set boundaries with those who monopolize your time without contributing positively to your life. Time is your most precious currency. Spend it wisely, and you'll find yourself richer in joy, peace, and fulfillment. Principle 4. Celebrate your achievements. In a world where external validation often overshadows personal milestones, it's crucial to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Epicurus reminds us, the greatest fruit of self-sufficiency is freedom. Recognizing your progress fosters self-confidence and frees you from relying on others' approval. Think about this. How often do you downplay your wins because they don't seem big enough? This habit of dismissing progress chips away at your self-esteem. Every achievement, whether it's sticking to a workout routine, completing a project, or even learning a new skill, is worth celebrating. These small victories are the building blocks of bigger successes. Consider keeping a victory log. Each day, write down 3 things you're proud of, no matter how minor they seem. Over time, this habit will train your brain to focus on progress instead of perfection. Imagine looking back at your log after a year and seeing how far you've come. Additionally, avoid falling into the trap of comparison. Your journey is unique, and so are your wins. Celebrating your achievements means acknowledging your hard work and the progress you've made, regardless of how others may perceive it. Practical steps. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you achieved. Reflect on how those achievements contribute to your larger goals. Avoid comparing your wins to others. Focus on your personal growth. When you celebrate yourself, you're not just building confidence, you're creating a mindset that propels you toward greater accomplishments. Principle 5. Safeguard your mental health. Your mental health is your foundation. It affects every aspect of your life, including your relationships, work, and overall happiness. Imagine setting yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. It sounds extreme, but this is exactly what happens when you prioritize others' needs over your own well-being. The Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Prioritizing your peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. Start by identifying situations or people that drain your mental energy. For example, are you constantly dealing with someone who never reciprocates kindness or support? Do you find yourself stressed by commitments that don't align with your values? These are red flags signaling the need for boundaries. Mindfulness can be a powerful tool here. By practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and triggers. Meditation, even for a few minutes a day, can help center your mind and build resilience against stressors. Practical steps. Identify relationships or situations that deplete your energy and set boundaries. Practice mindfulness or meditation daily to strengthen your mental resilience. Surround yourself with positive, uplifting people who align with your values. Your happiness and mental stability are non-negotiable. Protecting them ensures you can show up fully, not just for yourself, but for others as well. Principle 6. Be true to yourself. Albert Camus said it best. To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others' opinions. Living authentically means embracing your values, speaking your truth, and rejecting the exhausting pursuit of people-pleasing. Consider the masks you wear in different situations. Are you suppressing your true self to fit in, avoid conflict, or gain approval? Authenticity isn't about being liked by everyone. It's about being honest with yourself and those around you. Living authentically often requires courage. Courage to say no, courage to stand by your beliefs, and courage to let go of the fear of judgment. For instance, if you're constantly agreeing to plans or tasks that drain you, it might be time to practice assertiveness. Saying no is a way of respecting your time and energy. When you live authentically, you attract relationships that align with your values and bring genuine joy. It's about creating a life where your actions reflect your true self. Practical steps. Take a moment to evaluate where you may be compromising your authenticity. Practice saying no when something doesn't align with your values. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and celebrate the real you. By staying true to yourself, you create a life that reflects your values and fosters genuine connections. Principle 7. Don't sacrifice your path for others. Your life's journey is uniquely yours. Every decision, every step, every choice contributes to the path you're creating. Yet, how often do we compromise our direction to meet others' expectations? Seneca cautioned, "No man can follow another man's footsteps and still be free." Sacrificing your dreams for someone else's desires may feel noble in the moment, but it often leads to resentment and a loss of self-identity. It's essential to stay committed to your goals and values, even when others attempt to sway you. Imagine being offered a role or opportunity that takes you away from what you truly want. While it may please others, does it align with your long-term vision? Staying on your path means having the courage to say no when necessary and trusting in your ability to carve your own way forward. Practical steps. Write down your core goals and revisit them regularly to stay aligned. Practice saying no to requests or obligations that deviate from your priorities. Surround yourself with people who respect and support your journey. Walking your path confidently requires self-awareness and the courage to stay true to your vision, no matter the obstacles. Principle 8. Prioritize relationships with friends and family. As Stoics often emphasized, meaningful relationships are the foundation of a fulfilling life. Plato compared people to fertile soil, nurturing our growth and well-being. While romantic relationships may come and go, the bonds with friends and family often stand the test of time. How often do we take these connections for granted in pursuit of other goals? Building strong relationships with supportive people creates a solid base for personal growth. These are the individuals who ground you, inspire you, and remind you of your values when life gets overwhelming. But prioritizing these connections doesn't mean you neglect your individuality. Instead, it's about finding balance, nurturing the relationships that matter while maintaining your autonomy. Practical steps. Schedule regular quality time with close friends and family members. Show appreciation for their presence in your life through small gestures or words. Reflect on relationships that bring value and focus on nurturing those connections. Remember, the strength of your support system directly influences your ability to thrive. Principle 9. Avoid obsessive devotion. There's a fine line between love and obsession. Marcus Aurelius warned against letting obsession consume you, as it often blinds you to your own needs and dreams. Healthy relationships are built on balance and mutual respect, not excessive devotion that erases your identity. When you devote yourself obsessively to another person, you risk losing touch with who you are. Your aspirations, passions, and individuality take a back seat, leaving you feeling unfulfilled. Instead, strive for balanced connections where both individuals maintain their sense of self. A healthy relationship is a partnership, not a sacrifice of one person's identity for the other. Practical steps. Reflect on whether your relationships allow room for individuality and mutual growth. Reclaim time for personal interests and passions that make you feel whole. Focus on building connections where balance and respect are central. Your life is your own narrative to shape. Don't let it become a shadow of someone else's story. Now, it's time to take these insights and apply them to your life. Start small. Pick one principle that resonates with you the most and focus on incorporating it into your daily routine. Over time, you'll notice how these changes lead to more clarity, resilience, and fulfillment. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to like it and share it with someone who could benefit from these principles. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more people who are on the journey of self-improvement. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that empowers and inspires. Let us know in the comments which principle you found most impactful, or share your own experiences with Stoicism. Final thought. Life is full of challenges, but with the wisdom of Stoicism, you have the tools to face them with grace and strength. Remember, you are the architect of your own story. Live it with intention, purpose, and authenticity. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep practicing, keep growing, and keep thriving.